Welcome to Here's My Story. My name is Violet. Despite it being the weekend, I woke up super early. As I opened my eyes, I realized, yes, I'm finally 16, I said, smiling broadly. In a flash, I grabbed my favorite t-shirt and jeans from the closet. All of a sudden, my phone came to life, buzzing excitedly on my bedside table. Seeing Lily's name flash on the screen, I felt a burst of happiness. She was always the first one to wish me. Happy birthday! Lily's voice, brimming with cheer, greeted me through the phone. Thanks, Lil. Gotta go, though. I think my parents are up to something, I blurted out. I hung up, smiling mischievously. They're probably planning a surprise party, I thought, grinning as I looked at the door. I checked myself out in the mirror. Ready, set, go, I said to my reflection. I opened the door and stepped out, ready to tackle whatever surprise awaited me. But instead of a birthday surprise, I was met with a bizarre sight. Men in overalls, moving boxes everywhere. Kinda confused, I headed to my parents' room. My mom was putting clothes into a box. Mom, what's with the movers? I asked, surprised. She stopped packing, looking sorry. Honey, your dad mixed up the dates with the moving company. They showed up today, so unfortunately, we're moving today. But today, it's my... I started, but Dad cut me off. Morning, honey, we could use your help, he said with a tense expression. And then it hit me. They didn't plan a surprise party. They totally forgot my sweet 16. Man, that stung. When I returned to my room, a mover was already putting my books into a box. Your parents told me to pack your things, he said. As he packed my stuff, I watched my cozy room turn empty. My birthday had turned into a moving day. Before I knew it, I was crying. The mover looked up. You okay? He asked, concern evident in his eyes. I wiped my tears and smiled. Yeah, all good, thanks for asking, I said, trying to sound okay. He nodded, picked up a box, and left me alone in my almost empty room. I slowly picked up stuff from my desk, feeling very sad. Why did this happen? I asked myself, feeling confused. My mother came into the room. Violet, we have to go. The truck's full and the driver will go to the new house. We'll unload everything there, then we'll come back for the rest of the stuff, she said, looking tired. Everyone left and the house was quiet. Alone, I started to cry again. All at once, a burning smell pulled me out of my thoughts. Mom must have forgotten something on the stove, I thought, running to the kitchen. But there was nothing on the stove. The smell was getting stronger, and I could see a wisp of smoke in the air. I followed the smoke through the empty rooms. The smoke was getting thicker. What's going on? I wondered, my nerves on edge. Our house was almost empty. What on earth could be burning? As I got closer, the burning smell got stronger and I could see smoke drifting from upstairs. That's when I heard it, a small, scared voice coming from the apartment above. Mom, it's hot. Mom, open the door. That was Sophia, the sweet 5-year-old who lived upstairs, her voice trembling with fear. I ran up the stairs as fast as I could. I called out, Sophia, isn't your mom home? She replied, Violet, is that you? Mom went to the store to buy groceries. She said she'll get me chocolate. It's too hot out here. Can you please open the door? Mom always locks it when she goes out. Hang tight, Sophia. I'm gonna get you out, okay? I promised, forcing confidence into my voice. Rushing back to our apartment, I quickly dialed 911 to report the fire. Even though the operator confirmed help was on the way, I knew it wouldn't arrive soon enough. Sophia was relying on me. I needed to figure out how to break open that door quickly. In movies, I'd seen strong men doing it with their shoulders, but that was surely impossible for me. I scanned the area desperately, looking for something that could serve as a makeshift hammer, but the almost bare house offered nothing. Feeling desperate, I decided to venture upstairs once again. Panting hard, I pushed myself up the smoky stairs, my mind buzzing with fear and determination. I had to help Sophia. Her coughing sounds from the other side of the door tightened my stomach with worry. Sophia, just hang in there. I'm trying to get the door open, I shouted, making my voice sound firm, despite my fears. I needed something tough to bash the door open. My eyes darted around, finally spotting a fire extinguisher hanging on the wall nearby. All right, Violet, I said to myself, my palms sweaty. It's time to open this door. Clutching the fire extinguisher, I heaved it at the door with all my might. Bang! The loud noise echoed through the apartment, but the stubborn door wouldn't budge. The extinguisher slipped from my hand and clattered on the floor, my hopes seeming to drop with it. Then, as I crouched there trying to catch my breath, I noticed the broken pieces of a ceramic cat statue. I must have hit it when I swung the extinguisher. Wait, was that something shiny among the pieces? A key! Would it open the door? With shaky hands, I picked it up and pushed it into the lock, holding my breath. Click! The door creaked open, revealing Sophia surrounded by smoke. Relief washed over me as I led her away from the smoke and danger. No sooner had we escaped the smoky room than I heard heavy boots echoing up the stairwell. Up! Up! A voice shouted. The firefighters had arrived. One grabbed me, and another took Sophia. They rushed us downstairs and into the open. Outside, it was all noise and people. Big fire trucks were everywhere, and lots of firefighters, too. As we came out, the crowd went wild. Violet saved me! Sophia yelled, pointing at me. She hugged me tight, and the people clapped louder. I smiled at her. It's my birthday today, Sophia, and you know what? You're the best birthday gift ever. The crowd heard this and started chanting my name. Violet! Violet! Even though it was all so crazy, it felt like the best birthday ever. Suddenly, a woman with a big microphone in her hand appeared. A man with a camera was with her. Let me through, she said, making her way towards us. She stretched the microphone to me. Violet, did you rescue Sophia from the fire? You're a real-life hero. We're live on TV. Can you tell our viewers what happened? I was totally speechless, but Sophia chimed in. Mom went shopping. Our house was all smoky and hot. Violet came and got me out. And guess what? Today is her birthday. The reporter looked surprised. Really? Happy birthday, Violet, she said. Then someone in the crowd started singing, and others quickly joined in. Happy birthday to you, Violet. It made me a little teary, even though I was trying to be brave. Just then, I saw my mom and dad sprinting towards me, tears streaming down their faces. My mom scooped me into a big hug. I'm so sorry, honey. I can't believe we forgot your birthday, she said, her voice shaky. Dad chimed in. I'm so proud of you, sweetheart. We heard everything. You saved Sophia's life. You are such a remarkable girl. And we forgot your special day. The camera kept rolling, capturing every moment. I smiled at my parents. Hey, it's okay. I did something really important today. Plus, I got to celebrate my birthday on live TV. That's kind of cool, right? We all shared this group hug, caught between laughter and tears. Suddenly, Sophia cried out, Mommy! Mommy! She darted towards a figure standing off to the side. Her mom, Laura, was waiting anxiously, ready to receive her with open arms. Tears streamed down her face as she hugged Sophia tightly. She caught my eye from where she stood. Even from the distance, I saw her lips form the words, thank you. I shot a smile back, super relieved Sophia was okay. Laura then took Sophia's hand and quickly walked away. I could only imagine she was embarrassed for having left Sophia alone at home, especially with all the cameras around. It was understandable why she chose to retreat from the spotlight, but everyone makes mistakes, and luckily, today ended well for all of us. The day after all the crazy fire stuff, we moved into our new place. Mom and Dad still had those sorry looks on their faces, but while we were trying to unpack our things and get settled, I noticed they seemed to be up to something else. This time, I was right. While I was in my new room, busy unpacking, Mom and Dad appeared at the door. Mom was holding a birthday cake. Together, they started singing, Happy birthday, Violet. I looked at the cake and saw there were no candles. Dad saw my puzzled face and explained, well, kiddo, we thought maybe you wouldn't want to see any more fire for a while, so we skipped the candles. I couldn't help but laugh and nod. It was a smart move. Then Mom turned her phone towards me. There's someone else who wants to wish you a happy birthday, she said. On the screen, Sophia and her mom, Laura, were smiling back at me. Happy birthday, Violet! I love you! Sophia shouted, bouncing around on the screen. Laura had tears in her eyes as she said, We just can't thank you enough, Violet. Happy birthday to our hero. You'll forever hold a special place in our hearts. Honestly, I was pretty grateful too. This was the most different birthday I ever had. I mean, my parents forgot my birthday and I thought it was the worst day ever. But now I realized that it's not the end of the world if someone forgets your birthday. There are bigger things to worry about. That's something I won't ever forget.